This video is to talk about rape through other means and devices, using psychology, several different things to facilitate rape. It's hard to tell people that you're connected to things that you don't want to be connected to, but that's the reality. You're doing everything that you're supposed to do. You're not sexually active. You're not dating. You're not in a relationship. You're not talking to anybody about getting in a relationship. Um, you're blocking out certain images that may be inappropriate, whether it's of a woman or a man. You minimize your TV viewing, PG 14 only. Um, Occasionally, you may slip and probably watch a rated R movie or whatever the case may be. But you rarely ever do that because some of them only say, well, strong violent suggestion or whatever the case may be. The reason why they rated it R. So read the titles because it'll tell you what's what. But you have done all of this, but you notice that you're still having problems when you fall asleep. You feel like someone is programming you, or someone is trying to puppeteer your behavior, to do things that you don't want to do, you're not involved in, you're not trying to be a part of. Perfect example. This morning I was asleep, having a normal sleep, snoring probably hard or whatever the case may be. And while I'm sleeping, my enemy is stirring, plotting my downfall or trying to manipulate its way against me with certain dreams, certain thought processes. But what really happened, I notice now that I didn't even get aroused by it, but there was a orgasm that took place from the dream, and then I can't even remember what the dream was or what it was about because I would definitely disclose it. I can't even remember it completely, but I do remember feeling an orgasm. And I woke up, all I felt was my vagina like going through something. It's crazy, but there was something happening. This is rape. Don't be confused by it because it happened in a dream or because you were in a dream state. Other people are actually trying to manipulate their way through. Do not deprive yourself of sleep. Do not feel bad about it. You did nothing wrong. When you're conscious, you're awake, you monitor yourself, but do not feel bad about it because you did nothing wrong. And after waking up this morning, I hear the voice say, I'ma see if you don't hoe. Tell me that you're not gonna hoe. And I said I'm not gonna hoe. But at the same time, these type of incidents should not be happening. They should not be taking place, especially when you live alone. You live by yourself. Um, I can't honestly say before I open up my first entity a couple of years ago, I was dealing with these same bad situations. I wasn't nowhere near where I'm at right now. And I was under all out mental attack, physical attack, body attack, and everything. And it wasn't until that moment when I opened my entity and I was separated from the problem for a little while. I honestly, it was not that long because of the lifestyle I live. Very conservative compared to others. Even when I'm in a daze, it was very conservative compared to what's around me. But when I did that and that separation happened, where I, you know, I, it was time, God had enough time to intervene and say, hey, wake up. A lot's going on. You weren't aware of. A lot of things is happening that you weren't aware of. Remember what I taught you biblically, just remember keeping to the commandments and not giving in to certain things, not stealing, not doing certain things, and then dealing with the spirit of greed. Because remember, I told you guys, greed will take you down to nothing, to make you envious and jealous and wanting. So dealing with that, and I wasn't even completely clear of what was going on. I was just given enough time where to form my own rational thoughts. I wasn't even really completely clear from whatever had attached itself to me, whatever entity or whatever thing had attached itself to me and my family and stuff like that, through clever devices, clever things that they're doing, trying to take control over my family, trying to take control over my life, and stuff like that, to put you in a sickening or worsening state. Um, I don't date. I don't date for a reason. Upon my waking up to everything that was going on, I woke up to realize that the guy that I was dating um, wasn't really for me. His family wasn't for me. His people wasn't for me. But I was still in the days or whatever, and waking up to that brought me to a realization that a lot of things was going on I wasn't even aware of. A lot of stuff was done to me I wasn't even aware of, done to my family. Um, the biggest thing I can tell a person: you can be doing everything that you can do, does not mean that those ones in that background, that bull in that background, or the people that's setting up against you want to release you or want to let you go. You gonna have to do a whole lot of work to see that happen. They're not the type to want to see you prosper. They're not the type to not want you to date. When you're dating, it's a setup, whether you're a woman or a man, to put somebody in your house or to put somebody around you that will destroy you, take from you, and take you out. They start off nice, they start off sweet or whatever. Trust me, you will find yourself in a descent eventually, in some kind of way or whatever. You will find yourself descending. It will be small descents. You can't get your lesson because you're going through confusion so much. You can't concentrate in your house. You're constantly tired. You're constantly going through. These are uninvited guests into your home. They don't belong there. Um, God may not have shown up and dealt with that yet, and it is what it is. But at the same time, they're uninvited guests into your home, and if you somewhere else that you didn't know that you were, it's still them being an uninvited guest into your home because you didn't put yourself there. They had to come get you. So continue forward, try to do the best that you can do, but 9 times out of 10, you didn't walk into that situation. And even if you did walk into that situation, they had no right to violate you or do anything that they did to you. But most of it is through kidnapping. Most of it is through different means and devices of separating you from your family or separating you from where you would normally be to try to get you to do certain things. Remember, I told you I had to pass up jobs because of certain things going on. I had to pass up opportunity because of certain things going on to have a clear state of mind so that I can function and go through my everyday life. And nobody knows how that feels because, especially when you need a source of income, you know that you can't survive without having some income or money coming in, and you're not able to. and you're constantly being raped, tortured, and taken through this type of abuse, it's not easy to bear. But I said that to let you guys know that if something like that was to happen to you, where you were dreaming and something happened inappropriate, don't worry about it. It is not you.